Oh yeah. Welcome back. I hope all is well, because it certainly is for me. And before I get started, I want to let you know those spoilers are finally up for grabs via pre-order. Now the one thing I have to say is I can only limit it to 25, the first 25. I can't have it like the scoops where we sold over 50 in the first 24 hours. Don't want to get those back ordered anymore, and I don't want to do any more back orders for that matter, so hope everyone understands. But first 25, you'll find that in the link below. Go ahead and click on that, get your pre-order in. I'm gonna have them start shipping out as soon as Monday, so you'll be getting those ASAP. If you need a quick 30-second look at it again, boom. Super aggressive, fitment is on point. Right on one end to the same distance on the other end. Perfect. So yeah, if you want to get yours, click on the link below, boom. Speaking of products, I am up the wazoo on products. I have like enough products for the next 20 years. I'm just so backed up on. As a matter of fact, I guess something for you guys to see, a little sneak peek. We got extended carbon fiber paddles that people want. Testing these out, so just want to make sure everything that I offer is up to par on quality. Another highly demanded product is this nylon toe strap here. So this is, as weird as it sounds, probably maybe number 2 or 3 on the list. So I talked to a machine shop today. We're getting the toe part made, so just bear with me on that one. This one's gonna take probably a little bit, but that one is it's gonna come in all the different colors that you want. So aluminum pedals, pretty self-explanatory, but testing these out, just got them in packaging, so these should be hopefully ready to ship as well, but these will come in manual and automatic. So these ones do drill in, so they have holes, so bear that in mind. I have them and they work great. I mean, it's a perfect addition. If you want a 30-second sneak peek, that's how they turn out, and I love them. I've got more of these buttons than I know what to do with, so I still got the black, red, blue. These ones I've got a ton of these F30 ones that I'm still loaded up on, but you know, any of the M4, M3 people that want them too, these fit. Randomly, I have a couple of these rings that people wanted, so I have a few of those if you want. I've got this in the M color, the German flag color, or the red color. These go around the button themselves. So yeah, tons of buttons. Tons and tons of buttons. If you want an OEM replacement, I got black for those that just want to get rid of the fade and just want to put a new one in. And literally, like I said, I mean, I have tons of stuff. That's just literally what I just had on the top of my shelf. So I've got my own merchandise line coming up. I've got, like, you can get phone cases, you can get shirts, all that kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, with my merchandise line, be on the lookout. I'm gonna have some cool things coming up with that. I have a new brand coming out that I want to share with you guys that I'm really excited about. I don't want to leak any information yet, but I do want to let you know there is going to be some cool things that I do want to offer to you guys, to everyone else, and I think there's a need in the community for it, so stay tuned. Probably in the next, I'm going to say month or two, you'll be seeing some sweet things. Before I go any further, I want to hear your thoughts. Comment below what sort of things you wish existed or you want for your car that maybe it doesn't exist or that could be better. Because these are things that I take personally into my own hands and trying to make them possible for the community. I'm working with certain shops, CNC machining shops and carbon fiber manufacturers and things like that I wanted to bring these ideas to. I want to introduce them to the market and I want to make it possible. So let me know, put them in the comments below, whatever it is. And, you know, the sky's the limit. If you want this carbon fiber hood that doesn't exist, let me know. If you want a button, let me know, and I want to make it, you know, possible. So I love doing this segment, answering questions that people have on certain things and topics. Today the simple one is, it's going to be a really simple, really simple one. It's, how do I start modding my car? Where do I start? What do I do? How much should I spend? All that kind of stuff. I'm going to be brutally honest. If you do want to get into that, it's very addicting. The reason behind that is because you always want to better yourself. It's human nature. You want to have the best of everything, and you want to make things better than the person behind you, whatever it is. So that said, start small. Start super small. my go-to when I started was debadging. I mean, it's not even things that you necessarily even have to buy. So debadging, I did the black kidney grills, I did a small trunk spoiler, then I did some tinting, and then I topped it off with like a radar detector. Now to some, arguably, half of those aren't even mods, which is fine, but it's things that I'm investing my time and my money into for my car, and that's just how I got started. And then I just wanted to, oh, that looks better, and well, I want to try this, and I want to buy that, oh, that looks good, and that's how it starts. So I'd say the most common rule of thumb is have a budget. Just know how much you can or want to spend, because modding is not an investment in any way, so it's play money or extra money that you have. So if you had, say, 500 bucks, you want to put that into maybe a push start button, maybe a carbon fiber spoiler, maybe a carbon fiber front lip. You know, that might be everything. Or if you want to maximize, maybe you can do like tint, maybe you can do carbon fiber front lip, and then you can do like some small things, maybe trim wrap, and you know, kind of do some do-it-yourself mods that will help expand that budget. I would say go down that route, you know. Or if you want to, you know, have a bigger budget, start off with some of the more important things to you, maybe cosmetics or performance, and then once you figure that out, figure out, you know, what you want to achieve. A certain look, maybe a certain amount of horsepower, more airflow, whatever it is. So that's kind of where you have to start. Otherwise, you just start blowing money into it, and it's really hard to hold back when you have visible cash and you want to spend 1,000, but you end up spending 2,000 because you got wheels and tires and tire pressure and mounting and the service and labor behind it. So that all adds up. So it could easily be 2 grand with wheels and tires and everything out the door. So just keep that in mind. The last thing I want to do is obviously influence people to buying mods and then having them, you know, burn through their money, which is never fun. And you know, honestly, to start on cosmetics, just start small. Do your light things first. That way, when you have those out of the way and you want to mod more, you're out of those options. You have to go maybe heavy. You have to do a bigger mod, maybe like a front lip spoiler, or maybe you have to do a new bumper, new trunk, whatever it is. So it's just preliminary. Same thing with performance. Start small. Do your downpipe, your intake, your tune, and after that you can do bigger turbos or whatever it is. So that's just my perspective of what I've done in the past and what I think should be done, because you shouldn't spend 20 grand out of the gate, or you know, start with the big things and then go small. Always work the smaller route. That way, if you feel like it's not something you want to do, you haven't had that much invested. And something I don't want to talk about, or I'm not really comfortable with, is budgeting. So you should never spend money that you need on mods. You should always have some extra money that you spend on mods. So that's just my 2 cents, but I'm not your financial advisor. That's something you're gonna have to think about, sit down and plan before you make that jump. So like I said, just a quick blip. Hopefully that answers the question of just how do I start. It's a matter of just what is it that you're able to start with. So I started small. I learned throughout the many years I've done it, and quite honestly, I would have saved myself thousands of dollars. But you know, to be honest, it's an experience. It's something you do for fun. So if you have a passion in it, fine. If not, you know, I'm not trying to steer you the other direction, but think about it. Thanks for watching. I've got videos weekly. I'm going to try and do more than that, but it's kind of what I'm capped to. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow my Instagram. Visit mushroomr.com. We will see you guys on the next one. So beautiful. How many spoilers do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't even know.